Hi, I'm Noah, and you're watching Hot Rod Madness.
Hot Rod Madness, where every car has a story. If you love rat rods, street rods, American classic muscle, even the unusual, including those ground-pounding, tire-smoking street machines, we got them. Fire them up, Hot Rod Madness style, with your host, Tim the Milkman, along with the Hot Rod Madness crew. Welcome to Hot Rod Madness and the Somernites cruise from Somerset, Kentucky. This event is the largest monthly classic car cruise in the state of Kentucky. It regularly attracts 1,000 plus customs, classics, and muscle cars. As you will see, there is no doubt that Somernites Cruise In has caught Hot Rod Madness.
John, how are you, man?
Good.
Right.
Nice to be here.
Somernites Cruise, John. Wow, what an event, man.
Yeah, this is our big show of the year.
Yeah.
But we'll have 1,800 to 2,000 cars here.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully close to 1,000 Mustangs.
Yeah.
Um,
It looks like it.
Yep. And come on, see us every month on the fourth Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
On the fourth Saturday, y'all do similar events, but maybe not quite as big as this?
They're pretty close.
Yeah.
We average about 1,200 cars a show.
Okay.
So this one is always our big one, though.
All right. This ain't nothing new to you, man.
Nope.
Wow. I mean, the town's packed. If you look in all four directions in the town, this place is packed. I mean, this must be dedicated to Mustangs, right?
Yes, this show is dedicated to Mustangs. We have a showcase every month. August is always our Mustang show.
Okay.
We'll have probably upwards of 10 to 15,000 people roll through traffic and all, just looking at the show and the show cars and having a good time.
All right. Hey, if you guys have ever been out here, man, you got to come see this. We got the cruising cone set up here, the ice cream man. We got Christy Lee coming out. There's a Lincoln Zephyr, man. Nice.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you got a ride here?
I do. I actually have a 2008 Porsche Boxster S.
Nice.
But my wife is trying to get me to get something else. So
Something else.
We'll go through the Mustang lot a little bit later, and we'll also look around for an old Ford pickup.
Yep.
I'm a Ford guy, so this is my big month.
How many years running you say this is?
This is our 18th season.
Wow, 18 seasons. Okay. This ain't no new event, people, so you know it's huge,
Nope,
right?
This has been going on now for 18 years.
Wow.
Every year it gets bigger and better.
All right, man, I'm about to go do my thing. I'm going to try to cover as many as I can. You have fun. I'm going to have a blast. We'll see you in a minute. Jackie, good to see you again, sir.
Good to see you, Tim.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Look
You
at
got
this.
your white set on, man.
Yeah, I'm ready to do your story, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Last night, we did the story on one of his vehicles. He brought the other one out today at the Somernites Cruise In. Wow. That's a Lincoln Zephyr, isn't it?
Yes, it is. 39.
A 39.
Yeah.
Okay. So, last night we were looking at some candy apple red paint. Is this the green candy?
This is the green candy.
Yeah.
It's called Emerald City Green.
Okay. Wow.
It
Beautiful ride, man.
Sort of changes colors when you look at it different directions, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I noticed when you were pulling up, it's almost got a blue tint to it at times,
does,
and the
yeah.
sun hits it. That's beautiful, man.
It's got some flames on the side
Uh-huh.
that if you don't have perfect vision, you can't see them because ghost flames are.
Yeah.
This is ghost.
And you painted these vehicles, right?
And I done that because I wanted to see the car and then later on maybe see the flames, you know.
Okay. Yep.
And that grill, that's a one-off grill. It's 13 and a quarter inches longer than the original grill. And
Really?
I made all this frame and bent that frame around my belly,
Yeah.
and then I made a jig to bend those tubes with, you know, to get them concentric, you know.
So you kind of used your belly as a jig, kind of to mold
the frame, yeah.
to mold the frame for it, you know. And
Then I made a
These
wooden
people-
jig to bend these.
these guys, man, the imagination and creativity, I love it, man. That's awesome.
These are Mini Cooper, BMW Mini Cooper headlights.
Okay.
And these are 99 Cougar marker lights that went on the side of a Cougar, and I turned them up this way.
Yeah.
I put an extra bulb in there so you'd have your marker lights and the
Okay.
turn signal. So
All right.
I don't fool around with it. You know, I do.
He don't fool around with it. Now look, if you're not a Zephyr fan, if you don't know a whole lot about these cars, you'd never know all that until he tells you. You know?
Yep.
That's awesome, man. I'm looking at the air cleaner here, going, what is that?
Well, that is a steam table tray that you eat your pinto beans out of and your sausages and all that.
Yeah.
And I turned it upside down and made a frame underneath.
Yeah.
And I TIG welded some nuts in there so you could fasten it.
Okay.
And that whole box has got filters inside. It's just a one big filter.
Okay.
Excuse me.
And underneath that, you got 2 Edelbrock.
I got 2 Edelbrock carburetors underneath. They're 500s, two 500s.
Okay.
And
And the engine, what is that?
It's a dynoed crate engine, Hemi 426 Hemi.
Ah.
It's dynoed out at 505 horsepower.
Oh boy, that'll tote the Zephyr quite well, won't it?
Yes, it does.
And you call it a Zimmy, and right on the firewall, it's
the
Zimmy.
Z is for the Zephyr, and the EMI is for the Hemi.
Gotcha. Hey man, I'm a big fan of the polished radiator tops, and you
used to
polish
do that
yours
back
up.
in the 50s,
Yes,
you know. Yeah.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
It looks great with the green, the candy
Yeah.
green.
Yeah.
Makes it pop, man.
Yeah.
Right off the bat.
Yep.
That's
It's
awesome.
got the stainless under the hood,
Yeah.
and then the inner fenders, and underneath there's stainless galore. And I'm a freak for stainless steel. I love it. You know, it don't go away. You know,
Okay.
if you
Yep.
scratch it, you can take it out and polish it, and you're right back. You
Okay. So underneath this one is like the one we saw last night, is all polished, right?
Yep. And then, woo! Got swivel bucket seats. You can see, and they're out of a '07 Pontiac seat.
Okay.
And then underneath there's the wise guy's turntable thing. It swivels the seat.
All right.
It's bolted on the bottom of the seat, and it lets it swivel. You know, that's what it amounts to.
Makes it easy to get in and out, man.
Yeah,
That's
for
just
old people
comfort.
Like me, you just sit down and turn around, and you're ready to go.
Yeah, comfort, man. That's
You
cool.
can see the stereo. It's a 1,500 watt stereo.
Yeah.
I could drown these people out.
Oh,
right
boy.
now. You know, I don't want to do it, but
Yeah.
it's loud.
Yeah.
And of course, it's got the ostrich interior with the
Yep.
leather, black leather, and ostrich.
Yep. Got the Z stamped right into it on the
Z
door
in there.
panels.
And I got my little Lincoln Zephyr emblem there.
Yep.
And I got the roses in the seat and in the door panels. And in the back in the trunk, there's a lot of modifications back there. Now, everybody wants to know how I'm going to change the wheel on the back because there's no skirt.
Okay.
Originally, there's a teardrop skirt there,
Right.
but I didn't want that line.
Oh man, you molded it all in, didn't you?
Yeah, so I tubbed the rear end in far enough where you can change the wheel without taking the skirt off.
Okay, so the wheel might be set in.
in,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So I can just take you have to feel for the nuts, take them off,
Yeah.
and then just pull the wheel out like that, just turn it and come right out.
Wow, that's one whole piece. That fender is just completely molded in.
And that piece of, that where it says Lincoln Zephyr and those
Yeah.
two little stainless pieces,
Yeah.
that used to be right here on the hood side.
Okay.
But when I got that panel in there, I had an acre of space back there, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
figuratively speaking. And so I just moved it from here back there. And now I'm balanced out more. There's too much stuff up here, you know.
Yep.
So I moved it back there. And this is stretched too, this back end.
Oh, it's stretched out. Okay. The rear end is Dollar Bill. You're gonna have to follow along, man, because we on the move.
Right here, there's about 7.5 inches of new stuff. All this is new. And these taillights are 16 inches long.
Oh, yeah.
And I put them in there.
Yep.
That was just a straight piece of plastic when I bought it.
Uh-huh.
And I put it in an oven at 400 degrees for about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I took it out there and got hold of the end of it. It just went like that. So I put it in there, took a cold rag, just wiped it, and it set itself. And there it
Man,
is.
that's cool.
And
How
here-
creative, right?
this license
This guy's
plate,
fun.
You want to see the license plate work? It goes down and then goes all the way back under there.
Okay, so it tucks in so you don't see it back there if
Yeah.
needed. I think that's pretty cool. That's just awesome. Love the back end of this thing.
Thank you.
Wow, that's just
And all my air racks.
phenomenal car. Real steel stamped right into the back windows.
Yeah, I don't do the fiberglass cars. I mean, they're fine,
Yeah?
but I just love those.
You just don't do them.
No, I don't do them. I do the steel cars, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, Jackie, man, I'd love to come see you work sometime, man. That just sounds all exciting. That's
I'm 82.
82, man. He builds stuff like this.
The future of surface preparation is here. Don't waste countless hours sanding. Let Witt's Dustless Blasting do the work for you. Our paint removal process uses water and media, so there's no risk of warping metal like there is with traditional sandblasting. We offer paint removal on autos, boats, and much more. At Witt's, we offer mobile service, so we come to you when you need us. Find out more today at wittsdustlessblasting.com or call us at 404-922-1752.
Junior.
Glad to meet you, Tim.
And Vicky, how are you, lady?
I'm fine, thank
right.
you.
Crosley people. Right here in the square of Somerset, you find whatever laying around, man. I'm looking at a rusty old Crosley, I don't know, an expired animal on top, maybe?
Yeah.
What is that on top?
It's a possum.
It's a possum.
That's what he was when he's living right now.
Yeah.
I cut a leg off of him at a time and eat it, and finally he gave up.
All right, okay. Man, free meal, right?
Yeah, right.
Junior.
Yeah, it's good eating.
What year is your Crosley, man?
1951.
51
Yeah.
Crosley, and this is the Super, right?
Yes, it is. It's the best you could get in that 1951.
Yeah, kind of like a sedan type deal.
This is a station wagon.
Okay, the station wagon. All right.
Yeah.
They're so small, it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
You know, the thing still runs great, huh?
Runs great.
You drove this thing today, didn't
We
you?
drove it. We drove it here from this side of Texas.
Okay.
Small town about 20 miles north of here.
Okay. I was about to say, wow, Texas.
Community.
That's a long ways, man.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
love it, man. The thing's
we've had a ton of fun with it. You couldn't have had more fun with a $1 million vehicle than we have had with this.
That's what it's all about, folks.
Yeah, we built it the way we want it, not just a piece of junk here and there, tied it on it, and this is what we came up with.
Yeah, left the rust on it. Man, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, got the correct badges and everything.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has.
Cool little Crosley.
Yeah.
Did you build that trailer back there?
Yes, I did.
A hillbilly shack on wheels, man.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. I had a guy ask me one time if he could get any other models than that. I told him, well, you could find them with a basement, but I didn't bring one with me.
How you doing, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, man, I'm great, man. I'm looking at some killer rides out here. What's your name, sir?
My name's Dave.
And you are?
And I'm Steve.
Ooh, owners of a beautiful Corvette. What year is that, man?
1972.
72, the iconic Corvette. Yeah, but could you find a yeller one, man? Who painted that?
A friend of mine painted. His name's Scott Tangi, out of Washington Township, Michigan.
Nice, okay.
And the color itself was custom mixed by myself.
Yeah.
I wanted a yellow metallic, and we did a yellow pearl because there's no such thing as a yellow metallic. So it's a tri-coat, 3-stage pearl yellow.
Man, I'm thinking lemon.
Yeah,
that's bright.
Yeah, very. Definitely need sunglasses for that one.
So is this a father-son project, man?
Yes.
Is that what it is?
Yes, it is. My dad, Dave, he bought the car as a demo in 1973 from a dealership back home up in Detroit.
Oh boy, you bought this new?
Yeah, I bought this new. It was a demo. They couldn't sell it to me as a new car because they had mileage on it. Couldn't sell it as a used car because it was never titled to the public, so they sold it to me as a demo.
Hey man, I honor you guys for keeping it alive, keeping it in the family so long, since 72, man. That's a lot to say there, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
you don't really see many one-owner cars these days, you know, that old anyway.
And it's got to be bagged on air because I'm looking at the side pipes are just on the ground, man. You can't ride like that.
Yeah, it's a full air ride suspension by Airlift Company up in Lansing, Michigan.
Okay. All right, man. I'm curious to see what's under the hood because the outside is gorgeous. Let's check it out.
All right.
Oh man, everything's polished under the hood. Look at that. That looks good on the yellow when you got nothing but chrome shining there.
Yeah,
nice.
Definitely brings it out.
Oh yeah. Love the period correct valve covers, the air cleaner matches. Everything looks great. Man, that's cool.
Thank you.
Sharp. So you and your dad, y'all took the time to do all that, I guess.
Yeah. We had a friend do the main engine rebuild.
Okay.
But we took it out and reinstalled it. The engine block is the original engine block. But everything else has been completely redone.
So that would be a 350 or 327? What is that?
It's a 350, but it's been bored 30 over, so it's a 355.
Okay. And where do you guys get the parts from, man?
Most of the parts we got from Eckler's Corvette.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Good. They're one of our sponsors.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
man,
hey,
thanks.
look
All
at
right, cool. Excellent. right, Dollar Bill, check this out. Little Miata here. Dude, Cobra-powered Miata, right? Is that what I'm looking at, a Cobra-powered Miata?
5.0, yes, sir.
Yeah.
5.0 Cobra HO motor.
Hey, man, that might be a little too much power for that little car.
It actually ain't enough.
It ain't enough, he said.
Need to.
Yeah.
When I built it, I meant to go ahead and pull it out and put some more in it, but I got other projects, so this is my daily drive.
Oh, what's your name, sir?
Dan Candido.
Dan, I'm Tim. Glad to know you, sir.
Yeah, you too.
All right, man.
Yeah.
What kind of transmission you got behind it?
Tremec 5-speed.
Yeah,
And
okay.
got a Ford 7.5-inch diff on the back, posi track.
Hey, did you have to cut the tunnel out to get all that in there?
No, I did not.
No?
I massaged it in there.
Massage it in there. You know what that means. You take a hammer and tap on it till you get it to fit.
Actually took the K-member out and lowered the K-member, shimmed it so I could clear.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's always interesting to see how these people do this stuff, man. That's a lot of motor stuffed into that little Miata, man.
It's fun. These Miatas, they handle fantastically. The only problem from the manufacturer, not enough horsepower.
Yeah.
So now you got a little bit of horsepower and good handling.
Yep.
Took
I'd say.
Oh yeah, took the 14s off of it, put 18-inch wheels on it.
Yeah.
And it handles good. It's a fun little car to drive.
So was the factory suspension and all, is that going to handle the V8?
I took the front springs off, cut one coil off them, put them on the back to beef it up, and I put heavier springs on the front. It's got 5-way gas adjustable shocks on it, and I've got it stiffened up, bigger sway bars.
Oh man. Yeah, it makes for a nice little cruiser, man. You're having some fun, ain't you?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. Nice. How you doing, Curtis?
Doing good. How are you?
Right, man. How old are you, man?
16 years old.
There you go, folks. That's how you keep it alive. You get the young folks involved, man. Love it, man. That's cool. 72 split bumper Camaro. You're sporting a California tag on the front of it. Is that a California car?
Yes, sir. It was bought new in San Diego, California, and stayed there most of its life.
That's a Rally Sport 350.
Yes, Rally Sport car.
Original vinyl top. It's all original, right?
Yes, sir. Original paint, original interior.
So it's safe to say this is a true survivor from '72, correct?
Yes, sir.
Hey, it's the Milkman here, reminding you of year1.com. They got you covered 24/7 for all your muscle car needs. Between these catalogs and their website, they got you covered, man. Hey, just use their new product drop-down screen, and you can find all the new parts added daily. And for a limited time only, use promo code HOTROD and save up to 30% off on your next purchase at year1.com. Hey, what are you waiting for? Just tell them the Milkman sent you. How are you, sir?
I'm fine, sir, and you?
Oh, man, I'm great, man.
Yeah,
wow,
good
look at
deal,
all
man.
these hot rods up and
man,
down the street.
This is the place, isn't
Ain't
it?
it full?
This is what's happening, I'm telling you.
Yeah, buddy.
Love it, love it.
All
love
the way up the hill.
Yeah, boy.
Guys
This is
like
great.
you bringing their cars out and showing them off, man, and we appreciate you because
we love it. We love it.
you guys build some gorgeous cars.
Well,
I'm
thank you, sir.
55, is it?
55.
Wow.
It's a Ford Customline.
Yeah.
Ford Customline, the cheap body. They made a Crown that year, but this is the cheap body, but it seems to be pretty popular right now.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, we enjoy the car. It's got a little 302 Ford motor.
Yeah.
Vintage air conditioning. It's automatic C6 transmission, 9-inch Ford rear end. That's
Nice.
some of the car guys will understand that.
Oh, yeah, they will.
And yeah, just I love a lovely car to drive. It runs really good up and down the road, good and cool. Run a big electric fan on the front.
Sure.
Yeah. Keep it cold, you know.
All right.
And we love this show. We're from down the East Tennessee area, around Knoxville, a little town in Newport.
All right.
And
And what you say your name is?
Robert.
Okay, Robert. You do the body work on that thing?
No, I wish I could take the credit for it. No, a friend of mine had to hire it done, a lot of it.
Man.
I can do a little stuff, but when
Right,
it comes to that kind of work,
Same here. I'm no good at body work, but man, I tell you what though, I'm looking down the side of this car going, wow, look how straight that baby is, man. Beautiful. Now last night at the mall, I seen you pile some people in it and go riding around and
sir.
stuff.
Yeah. There's 4 of us in it last night.
Even in the dark, that baby looks gorgeous.
Thank
man.
you, sir. I
Beautiful.
appreciate that.
That is one
I
sweet
really do.
ride, buddy. And
Thank you.
It's the 2-door, the 55.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
you know,
Little
that's-
2-door. We call them posts.
Yeah.
When you're got the post in them instead of the hard top.
Man, how long did it take you to get it up to this level?
Well, I had the car repainted outside and a little touch up underneath.
Yeah.
3 years ago, and the guy kept it 2.5 years.
Yeah.
I mean, I got it back 3 years ago.
Yeah,
that just tells you what you run into sometimes.
Yeah,
Get them done.
It takes a while, don't it, Robert?
It takes a while.
Yeah,
It does, Tim. It takes a long time.
Yep.
And a lot of money.
And a lot of money. Yeah. Gotcha. But man, look at the outcome. Wow. Now you can go enjoy it, man.
Oh, I do.
Friends and family in that baby.
That's
and go
exactly
cruising.
right. It's a lot of fun.
What a dream, right?
What a dream. Boy,
Yeah,
I tell you, I'm living the dream right now.
Hey, man, I want to see under the hood before we go, man.
Sure.
You pop the hood?
Do that? Yeah.
Oh, boy, look at this. Yeah, man, you got...
a big aluminum AFCO radiator. That really keeps it cold.
Okay.
It's got a cooling components, electric fan on the back side to keep it cold. Vintage air conditioning. It's a 302 motor.
Yeah.
It's been souped up just a little. I don't care for a real radical cam in one.
Yeah, okay.
And run 4-wheel disc brakes. It stops really well.
That's good.
The latest thing I did was this Borgeson power steering unit. And I mean, you can drive it with one finger now. I mean, I'm talking in a tight spot. Just turn it like a new car.
Pretty nice, huh?
Yeah. And I put this, I did it steering column inside.
Yep.
That's all new.
Okay.
Within the last about a year and a half.
Okay.
And
yeah, some of this stuff is fresh, man.
Well, that's the way we are.
Sure.
We can't be happy. You know, we've got to do more.
We never get done with them, right?
I think our old pockets start itching. We try and get rid of the rest of our money, you know.
I'm looking at this panel here around your radiator.
Right. Now
Did that come with the radiator? Because it fits perfectly.
Well,
look at that.
What my body man did
Yeah.
from about right along here into the radiator, that's all custom. He did that, welded it in and finished it out.
Yep.
This is original, this part of it, but it's been, reworked.
That's some more of that fantastic body work somebody
There you
did.
go. Yeah, that's right.
That looks good, man.
Well, thank you very much.
That looks really good.
I wanted to keep it close to original. I don't care for one to be too custom.
Yep.
I like to be able to see what Henry did in '55.
Yep. Okay.
So I try to keep the body part as much original as possible.
All right.
And also under the hood. Don't want to
Sure.
get too radical, But I mean, some of the guys like them radical, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Everybody has. That's why we got so many cars and so many people here.
Ooh, so many cars and so many people here, man.
boy.
Let's take a peek of that interior before we go, man.
Sure.
Oh boy, look at the interior in this thing, Dollar Bill. Check that out. He done matched up the green and the black, the steering column, polished pieces on the dash. Man, that looks great.
Thank you, sir.
Wow.
Thank you
Hey,
very
did you
much.
do all the interior work yourself?
No, there again, I'll have to say
Okay.
the money did that, not me.
Gotcha. Yep.
I have to admit it's expensive, but
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
what it is,
Yeah.
I'd like to be able to take credit, but no, I didn't do it. But
Now I see why you piled all them people in there. That's just a comfortable cruiser, man. Even for a two-door, that's just comfortable.
it's got a lot of room in it. You know,
it
you can
does.
get 4 adults in it with no trouble at all.
Yeah, it's all nice and clean, all brand new in there. That's beautiful, man.
Well, thank you, sir. I
right.
really do. Anytime man wants to brag on my car,
Hey, how about that?
I'll listen.
Hey, PJ, what's going on, man?
Hey, how's it going?
I'm good, man. What about y'all? Y'all doing some good business
We're
today?
selling ice cream like crazy.
You probably done emptied your freezer at least twice.
Almost. We're about out of a lot of
Well,
things.
it's a big event, man. Look at all these people.
Awesome. It was well worth coming.
The Somernites cruise.
Oh,
These guys love it too. It's a lot of fun.
We're from Knoxville. It's a 2-hour drive. It's well worth it. It's
Okay.
well worth it. If you guys can get a chance to come out, you need to come.
Oh yeah.
This show is well worth it.
I'd encourage anybody, jump in your ride and come on down and enjoy it, man. These people are having a blast out here.
Everybody's having a good time, man. I'm surprised. It's going on 5 o'clock, and this place is still packed.
It's about supper time,
Yeah, and that's what blows my mind. A lot of shows, you can tell it's a good show if there are this many people around here.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty impressive.
How you doing, sir?
Doing great. How you?
I'm good, man. Still out here at the Somernites Cruise, checking out some killer rides, man. Hey, big fan of the old pickup trucks, man. What is that, 50, 51, 52? What is that?
It's a 52 model.
Yeah, they're all kind of similar,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they look a lot alike.
Yep, when you go shaving everything around it, you can't tell what year it is by the door handles, things of that nature. Man, that's kind of an odd color, man. However, it fits that body. That looks great.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, what color you call that?
It's earth metallic.
Earth metallic.
Yes, sir.
What a slick name for a color.
Yeah, it's my wife picked that out.
Yeah, okay.
She's kind of wanting it on her car, and she told me to try it on my truck, see if she liked it or not.
Yep.
So
Hey, good job. Where's she at? I'm gonna give her a thumbs up. Yeah,
Right
good.
over there, leaning
Nice,
back.
nice color choice.
Yeah.
Earth tones. There you go.
Yeah.
Looks great on the truck, man.
Thank you, sir.
Loving
Appreciate it. Appreciate
oh boy, all the trim's perfect on this baby. Man,
We've worked her over pretty good. We've done a lot of little.
Yep.
We made put the little thing up on top to match on the hood.
Yeah. Okay.
The little.
Yep. The little
A
body
lot of little
crease.
stuff like that. Yeah. Shaved the door handles. We've made the tailgate and the roll pan and stuff on the back. Made the back fenders to match the roll pan around the bottom of them.
Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah.
It's got a 5.3 LS in it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All the computer stuff, so it drives out really nice. It's sitting on a S10 frame,
Yep.
running gear and stuff, so it
Gotcha.
it runs out really good.
And the transmission and rear end, what you got there?
Transmission's out of a pickup, a late model pickup.
Okay.
The 4L60E.
Yep. Yep.
The rear end's out from under a Blazer. It's a little bit wider, so it looked a little better under there, and it's positive track in it. And
Yeah, it's always cool to hear the combinations, you know, what people use under these things. You never know. Automobile parts, you never know what you'll find underneath these things.
a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything goes into these vehicles. Yeah.
Yep.
Love it, man. You went somewhere and got all brand new trim. That front bumper looks perfect. No road rash on it. Yeah, you know, when I started the show, I had a white 53 like this, man. First week out with a brand new bumper, pow, something hits the front of it. Oh, you know, it's going to happen, man.
The bugs and gravels are worst enemy. Yeah.
You know it, man.
Got a headlight here, the little gravel just got. And
Yep.
so
If you're going to use it, it's going to get used.
I like driving them, though.
Yeah.
That's the fun part of it.
Hey, man, can you pop the hood and let us see that LS?
Be glad to.
Oh, boy, look at this. LS motor stuffed under the hood here. Man, the engine bay holds that motor quite well, man. What kind of motor mounts did you use?
We've actually made the motor mounts, just fix them. They're off the LS, but then we made a plate so that they would bolt in good there.
Okay. Cool.
Got that. We do a lot of metal fabricating ourselves. I've worked with metal a lot, and so we done that. Slicked the firewall.
Sure, yeah. It's kind of incredible the way people will update everything and have all your commodities in there, and the firewall is slick. There's nothing on it. So you still got the master cylinder and all underneath the frame, or what?
Yes, sir. The master cylinder stuff is bolted up underneath the frame so that you keep it clean.
Yeah.
We've run all the computer stuff is up and under the dash.
Yeah.
You got one hole right behind the motor in there where all the wiring and stuff goes in.
Yeah.
So we still got all the computer and stuff up in there, and it's
Cool.
kind of hid up inside.
Yeah, buddy. When you smoothed that firewall off, did you get a kit, or is that just a piece of metal you made for it?
It's just a piece of metal we went and got and cut and welded in there and
Smooth it all in, man.
smooth her down.
Looks good, man.
I
Where'd you get
appreciate
the bulkhead from?
it.
Let's see. There's a lot of companies that carry that kind of stuff. The reason I'm interested because I may do one myself.
Yes, sir. Honestly, I can't tell you. There's a gentleman, we got his name that he does all of our air conditioning from. I don't know the name of his
Nice.
company.
Yep.
I wished I did so I could tell you.
That's okay.
But
That's all
I've
right.
forgotten that. But he kind of, we tell him what we're doing,
Yeah.
and he always kind of draws us up the package deal and
Sure.
sends to us and does a wonderful job.
Everybody has their own AC, man. There you go. I'm sure you got yours too, right? Yeah. Let's take a peek at the interior before we go. Is that window down over there where he can get in there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let's look right in the window here. Look at that. Ooh, distressed leather. I like that stuff.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man, that looks great with the color. The color of the truck pops with that distressed leather type. Two different colors. What is that bench seat out of, man?
That's out of a 47 Ford Coupe.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We got that. It's I like the way it rounded in with these rounded corners.
Oh, yeah. It fits your back quite well. That's comfortable, huh?
A friend of mine that does all of my, Charles Howard, does all of our interior work.
Yeah.
We took the frame because it was rounded here, and in the old seats, they raise up like that.
Yep.
Then he took and put foam and stuff on them to form them to fit so they'd be
Nice.
comfortable.
Very nice.
And
Oh, that's sweet.
steering column comes out of a 60 something model Winnebago. It's a steel column where I could paint it.
Okay.
And it's got the tilt wheel. I wanted the tilt wheel on it, where it's a little more
Yep.
comfortable to drive.
Winnebago stuff. Hey, whatever works.
Whatever works, sir. Whatever
Where'd
works.
you get the wood for your bed, man? Look at that.
I run a truss company, and that's Southern Yellow Pine that we make roof trusses out of.
Oh, really?
Run it through a notcher. We notched it where the grooves would fit, and
Yep.
took a torch and burned it. and put the House of Color clear on it.
Nice. Nice. Yep.
Just kind of put our own touches to it.
Once again, the wood looks great with the color of the truck, man. Wow. Nice
Thank
build,
you so
buddy.
much.
Yes, sir.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you for showing your truck on Hot Rod Madness. Hey, now here's a delivery from the Milkman. This guy here, he needs a front bumper. Guess where this guy can get a front bumper? Ah, that's Eckler's. All right, man. Well, I'm gonna go try to find a Mustang. See if we can find a Mustang. Chris, how are you, man?
I'm great, thank you.
All right. Right here in the center of town, Pro Street Black in your face. What year is that, man?
It's a 65.
Yeah, man. Love the fat tires under it. It's sitting just right, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. When you fired this baby up earlier, man, you grabbed some attention real quick, don't you?
Yeah, it does. It's a little rattly.
Yeah, that's a nice one, man. That
Thank
is
you.
awesome.
Thank you.
So what kind of exhaust was that we were hearing?
It's got the Shorty Flowmasters on it,
Wow.
which it does have mufflers and exhaust on it.
Yeah,
so
okay. Spilling out right in front of
Yeah,
the back
yeah.
tires, man. Traditional hot rod style. Love this Pro Street stuff, man. Nice. Wheelie bars. You got the wing on it, man. Here's what I want to know. What's under the hood, man?
Well, it's a 69 block, originally a 302, and we punched it out. It says 347, but it made a 352.
Yeah, gotcha.
So it's 535 horsepower, all motor.
It's slick black paint on this thing. Everybody knows you got to have a straight body to put black on it. Did you do the body work?
No, I didn't do the body work.
Okay.
A friend of mine at Countryside Customs in Jonesboro, Tennessee, painted the car.
Looks good, man. I'm loving it. The modeled in black, the old 65, 64s, whatever, looks beautiful in that.
Yes, it's
Very nice.
hard to keep clean.
Yeah.
Pretty when they're clean, ugly when they're dirty.
Yeah, went with the weld wheels on it.
Yeah.
And it draws a crowd, man. The kids, they can't stay away from it. Love it, man.
Yeah, they love
it's like
it.
a giant Hot Wheels car.
That's what makes it fun.
Yeah. Hey, how hard is it to pop the hood on this baby?
Oh, it's not.
Oh, yeah, we can do that?
Problem.
Cool. Excellent, man. Hey, you trying to get a peek at this car? Come on over here and look under the hood. He's about to open it up and show it to us. What's your name?
Trent.
All right, Trent, look at that camera and smile. You're on Hot Rod Madness. All right, okay. Can it pop a wheelie, man?
Yeah, it will.
He says it will. It's got wheelie bars on it. Tunnel ram, 2.4s, the shotgun build, couple of hollies. Nice, man. Great setup.
Yes, it was. The motor was built by Performance Automotive in Greenville, Tennessee. Bobby Myers was the builder.
Yeah. And you go have all the fun in it, man.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
there you
buddy.
go. Yeah.
Have you took it to the track and opened
No,
it up?
The car's never been down the track.
Okay.
I just built it for a Saturday toy.
Yep. I understand, man. That's I guess that's why they call them Pro Street.
Yeah.
Right.
There you go. You got it.
Keep it on the street. Keep from smashing it up. You're good, man.
There you go. It's hard to replace one.
Yeah, it is, ain't it? That's $1 or $2 under there.
Oh,
right?
couple of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine, man.
A little bit of overtime and hard work.
Yeah. Now, you got any more at home?
Yeah, my wife had her a 02 customized car built, and I'm probably fixing to build a 03 or 04 Cobra.
Oh, yeah. See there, hot rod guys, they always got it turning, man. Always got other ideas, buddy. Yeah, man. I want you to fire this baby up. I want to hear it.
We can do that.
Can you do that?
We can do that.
All right. Let's hear it rumble. This is going to be awesome. The reason why I want to is because everybody jumps when he fires it up. Yeah. Woo! Yeah, man, there you go.
Hot funnel cakes, $2.
Ice cold water. Funnel cakes.
Say, buddy?
Ice cold water.
Ice cold water, $1 a bottle.
Funnel cakes, $2.
Hot dogs, chili dogs. Hot funnel cakes, $2.
$2. Russ, how are you, man?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm good.
How you enjoying Somernites cruise?
Oh man, wow, what an event, right?
And every month it's like this.
Like I was saying, man, after you get through the town, you just keep walking into these little parking lots along the town, that's just full of hot rods. I mean, look at this thing. I'll walk up on this.
It's a thing.
It is a thing.
That's my thing.
What year is that thing?
It's a 1930 Ford Double A.
Yeah.
On the front half.
Okay.
And the back half is a 1960 Bell South Telephone Company truck.
Oh, I was going to say fire truck, but it's a Bell South bed on it.
It's a telephone company bed, and I was going to do a telephone company truck, but it seemed like the more we done to it, it looked more like a roadside service truck. And besides, we've got an auto shop, so it made more sense.
Okay. All right. So with that said, you built the truck yourself, right?
Yeah, we bought the front half of it. A buddy of mine called me one day and said, "Hey, man, there's a truck over here. You need to buy it." I said, "I've got enough already. I don't need it." Well, about 10 minutes later, he sent me a picture on Messenger, and I was like, "Yeah, I need to go look at that one."
Yeah.
So it was just the front half. It was been cut off behind the cab, and it was basically just the body, and still had the straight axle front suspension under,
Yeah.
So it was just a show we started with.
Hey, man, there's a lot to talk about here. You got an assortment of jacks on the front end. You got rack and pinion steering on this old baby.
Yep.
The crank's still in the bottom of the radiator there to start this thing up. I don't know if that works or not, but it's good showmanship there. That's pretty cool.
It'll turn.
Will it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's cool. All right.
It's actually a stove handle.
Really?
Off old wood stove.
Okay, and you just kind of plugged it in there for show.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
What about the roof, man? What's it made out of? It just looks like barn tin or something.
All right. I had a bunch of people trying to find that stuff for me.
Yeah.
And my next door neighbor, he said, "I think I've got some out on my property." Believe it or not, he brought me that tin off the top of an outhouse.
All right. It's made from an outhouse. Okay.
Yeah, that roof tin's from an outhouse, but now the tin that's on the back is just what somebody got off an old barn for me.
Okay. All right. Love the visor there. It's an old saw blade.
Yeah, that was a two-man saw. We just we shortened it down and bent it a little bit and mounted it on.
Let's check out the engine, man. Let's see what you got. See what he's got here. Oh, it looks like Chevrolet stuff, man.
Yeah, it was underneath the bench, so I thought, might as well use it. So that's just a little rebuilt 350. It's got 2-speed power glide in it.
Yeah.
Got a Nova rear end, so I mean it runs down the road good.
Oh, that's a really good running gear for it.
Yeah, it does great.
That stuff's dependable, man. And what you got for motor mounts?
6-inch H-beam racing rods for a small block Chevy.
Yeah, buddy. There's more than one use for those things, right?
That's right. Those came out of one of my old dirt track motors.
Yeah, cool. All right, man. Yeah, it's kind of bare bones, but
guess what the alternator came from?
That is a tiny alternator. What does that come off of?
Kubota tractor.
Okay. So I guess it pulls enough. You're good, right?
Well, all we got's lights.
That's it?
It does fine.
All right. It'll pull the headlights. You're good. All right. Love the hood ornament. Yep. Let's take a peek inside of this thing, man. Right. Always interesting to see what they put inside of them.
More barn.
Oh, man. More barn metal for door panels. We got tractor seats. Dude, you ride on them seats, man?
Well, sure.
God. Ain't that a little hard on you?
Well, the secret is the pads are in the back.
I got you. There you go, man.
We hide the pads so it looks like we rode in on them.
Yeah. It didn't help his dog none.
No, didn't help the dog none. You're right. What kind of? You got a musket rifle there for a shifter?
That's a toy gun from a garage sale we stopped at one day. Yep. And I seen that and I told the guy, I said, I know what I'm gonna do with that. There it is.
Useful items you can find at a garage sale.
Oh,
Perfect, man.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful. Let's check out the bed, man. What you got out here? You got some equipment going on back here. Now, wow, I had no idea that the Bell South you said? I had no idea they had stuff that old.
Yeah, they're actually got some older than this one.
Yeah.
You can actually look up if you look up, say, 1940 Ford telephone company truck, this bed comes up.
Okay. All right. It fits on this thing quite well. It looks great with the body.
I think the reason it really looks decent on here is because the cab is straight.
Yeah.
Your typical Ford cab tapers in.
Yeah.
That cab was built by Mack.
Okay.
For this truck.
Yeah.
So it's really an oddball.
Wow. Wow. That's really cool. Let's check it out. See what he's got back here. Okay. Plenty of trunk space. That's what you got back here.
Well, it used to have a lot of drawers.
Yeah.
And you could pull out like a work table.
Yep.
So I didn't need all that. I needed to carry stuff, so I took all that out. And this is just where we put everything to get where we're going.
There you go.
Thanks for watching and check back soon for more Hot Rod Madness.
It's Hot Rod Madness. Madness.